mbweni uriyo mchukwa
cha UPDF
wabagabe cha UPDF witwa abantu bamanyisa kimwe cha watende
chama mbene byo moye bihire mazima bironi byenda kusisikaraga
wabagizire ngo watembe cyo bitoke
chama
kumbo tembere cyama ukije kubona bya green okay so ejo ni topic tusaba tugambo no chimanya bitoshe uri akesho ngora gunyuma gutandika gunyuma gutandika
sawa gukora
urugendo rwari rutandika rubangaci bamanya kwenyirizana kwe kubabuwo konka bambo chikarwa hagati yeah so now on relationship says imirundi mingi itwe nk'abashija wareba for the first time aro abo kureba the love on the first sight areba umwishi agete mbo ni mufira so mbisi abanza yanga but later mutandiko rugerachi urugendo abandi cyo nawe nabagambire nti ninga bakazi mwine ntandi sabashije nti umushija we nareba kondera iwe kireba nuko akukunzire tukayikiriza ngo wakunda
by the way is given to draw a graph when a man is beginning is in 100 and the lady is at 0
yes.
And when a lady gets to to 0 the woman is now at 100
like when you come to the end na bwanyuma ubwire bushika bikatandika kugira bita
tazamo kwakuriza
hati ukimara kweza call urushango umuntu natera every other time so there is this communication there is this openness there is this excitement
the closeness
hariho ukushangisha yona tugenda nk'umuntu wawe abe akuri hari you get it but when these things are moving on umuntu ureba nyine umuryebyo naba hariho freedom akoreka abanywanyi be niwe mworeka abawe nango mukana kutandika kuchoreka no family the other one is my boyfriend that was a conquest something is about to happen
my husband to be
my wife to be my fiancé you know we know even how to say that one I don't call her my girlfriend I call her my fiancé
wifey
wifey so nabanyuma omukanya kace waza kureba ngo ibintu biriyo bihinduka muri wabireba tibyakira there was respect konkesha heji na kureba kuzimura akuweyinga so hati abakutureba nanyenda ngo Fiona atugandireho ibintu bimwe we nkawe byakumanya nabwo kutukurwa Fiona ikibuzo nikizagaruka uko iboko noberebo
okay Asempima around in Tare I know you're watching live. I've seen you. Thank you so much. And keep on. Na Edith, I'm going to Chivali, and Henry. Thanks for tuning in. Kugaruka ahamura magwizo. Like we already said, a relationship is just like a job. When you're looking for a job, you apply. However much hatembere kijayahindukamo muhati nebya gamba no you don't apply, but in reality the thing is supposed to be
never applied for a job.
You see now you have the gamba no the gamba no thing.
na interview zikunzizaho bampereza ka chai nkanywa nta umurimo gutunga.
So hati ebintu bikija byahinduka, but the real thing is you apply. You're supposed to apply. Minus the corruption and whatever thing, you have to apply the better way. When you apply, you expect a feedback. You're granted a job or you're denied a job. So this comes down to a
So
relationship.
in this case,
yes.
the relationship group applies.
Either the girl or the man, but basically it is for a man to apply to the girl. Because it is very rare for a girl to apply to a boy. You get? So it's a boy to apply to a girl. How does he do that? He will approach you and propose, you know. Can you be my girlfriend? Or can you give me a chance? I be part of your life. And the girl will be like, give me time. I'll think about it. That is the common thing. I will think about it. And after she has
You
gone,
will think about it. Okay,
I didn't think about it. I just, you know. So after thinking about it, yes. So when you think about it, you now begin the signs of you've accepted. You now begin to care, you know, because the first time he applied, he left a contact. You put your contacts in case they want to employ you, they can contact you on your phone or on your email, but a phone call, basically. So, I will think about it after 2 days or 1 day, or immediately after some hours. She will call you.
After some hours?
Yes.
Okay.
How are you, Rukundo? Did you get home safely? How are you doing?
So those are signs.
Yes. That she is at least borrowing the
What
idea.
about those who keep quiet?
They will keep quiet and want to put you to a test.
And you send the first message, the second
She does
message,
not
the
talk
third.
to you.
She doesn't talk to you. She doesn't reply.
They are putting you to a test and see how much patient you can be or how much serious you are. I don't know. After all, I'm just testing you.
Okay.
Because these days, you know, the more you delay, the more the cooking stones call for you. They call them cooking stones. Yeah. The more you delay, no calling for more stay at your parents' home. Anyway, I'm joking. So, like, at the beginning, those things, you know, she has now accepted. Finally, she will tell you, you know what? I looked through your proposal or your idea, and I followed it. It is okay. I can give you a chance and see how you can
How many ladies would do that?
Would do what?
Because you find even a woman who has children, and when you propose to them, they tell you, they begin to shy off.
Just at times, okay, to me, I think it is because maybe, and I would also not like it that way, kujirangu, omuntu proposing for the first time, and then immediately you be like, it is okay, no. No, assuming that be like, you seem to be like, Shanani wa Wednesday, or you were ready. So to avoid such.
Is there any problem?
It is no problem. It is no problem, but that is the attitude.
Yes.
No, it's not problem, but it is the attitude, you know. Someone they look have been in the mood of accepting the proposal you've given right away, so they have to tell you, I will think about it. Why do you think they say so?
I have a friend of mine. He tells me, for him he had prayed to God.
Okay.
I want a woman of this shape, this height, this skin color. And one day he was traveling from Mbarara to Kampala. And when he was traveling from Mbarara to Kampala, he sat in the bus. And when he sat in the bus, immediately this lady comes, enters the bus.
The dream girl.
Yes.
Okay.
And he looks at her And when he looks at her, he says, I think she has all I need. And they sit together. Okay, the other. Now, he is going to sit there, but there is still space.
Here to the person he has already dreamed to have.
To the person who has been dreaming to have such a type of girl. And he extends a little bit with inviting eyes.
Okay.
And the girl sits the other side. And then later, as they wait, she's like, let me sit here. Anybody here?
No one.
No one. So she sits. And that day, the girl said yes.
Oh my God.
In the bus. They have been married for 7 years now.
Wow.
Now, and the man respects her.
Yes.
So, what's wrong with saying yes right away?
I said it's no problem, but the fact that the attitude we have always had influences the rest to do the same. Because today, trust me, you will not find a girl and propose and she be like, yes, right, I will not really. They will tell you, I will think about it. She will still say, I will think about it. Neja kugira ngo I will think about it when she makes a step, you know.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you not talking about
yes, so the fact that now she's now beginning showing the signs of the acceptance, she'll begin even at times to call, you know. The girl herself, when you don't propose it, you're waiting for the what? For the feedback from her. That is the acceptance. Now so she can yes, she can message you because she has some good news to tell you. She's texting, how are you? Did you get home well? Did you have lunch? How are you feeling today? Those are good messages.
Okay.
And finally, now she drops a call. Oh, you know what, Rukundo? I accepted.
You know, my name sounds very good.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what, Charis?
Rukundo.
I accepted. Eventually, I've accepted your proposal. We can relate. And I can, even when she's
and
not
remember,
willing,
they are not saying yes, to marriage. But they are saying yes
to a relationship.
To a relationship.
But a relationship leads to marriage. Because there is nothing that will be out of the blood.
But there are some people who go into relationships without marriage intentions.
That is when they've failed. Those are the people we are going to talk about now. Because I believe when a relationship is at least willing and ready, you know, to think for the better in the future, and which is marriage. Kanda we trust me, tine marriage after a relationship. So you want to tell me no zakushago mtamahanda or to we gand wed or we gand marry? No. You first relate. Can
I marry you?
That is 2%. Currently, you cannot just propose to someone and they marry.
I think I will invite him with the wife.
I think that is a good
come into soothing sounds, but to Gambit.
How it happened, and I also can borrow an idea and maybe for someone.
You know what the guy says? When I looked at her like this, I said, God, this is the woman I've been looking for.
Thank you.
And when the woman saw the guy, saw how he was, you know,
the
inviting eyes, he said, oh my God, I wish he could say a word.
And when he said it?
The woman is very interested. She said, I was not going to say, let me think about it, or to say no. I was like, I wish he could say a word. And when he said it, I immediately said, yes.
How yes. I wish we can host that person.
Yes, they live in Kampala. One is a lawyer, another one is a doctor.
I really need that technique.
So mutwenda nyine ebyo bikabo, and they have been married for 7 years
Do
now.
they have kids?
Yeah,
Oh.
they have
Can't
been
they
married
change that
for
spirit will
7
move
years.
to the kids?
You get.
So, like the calls, the calls begin to be, recurring after an hour. How are you doing?
In this case, who is supposed to call?
To me, I'm telling the people watching and educating everyone. To me, there is nothing like a man should call, a woman should call, because it's the both of you, and both of you have responsibilities on yourselves. If you are mine, I have a responsibility on you, and if I'm yours,
so you
have a
belong to me.
Yes,
I belong to you.
Exactly. So if you have airtime, you call me, and if I have airtime, I will call you back. There is no problem, but only that now the current situation has changed everything. People believe and think omushisha nwaine kuteresimu, which is not the case.
Omuntu omugurira airtime.
And who is she going to call? Because I believe at times they even not airtime. Yes.
Ajimaraho
atakuterire. Who has she called?
Ajimaraho atakusindishire na ka text message.
So I believe you can call me, I can call you. So
even when I have not bought you airtime.
Exactly. Because you are mine. And I have a responsibility on you. I have to know how are you doing.
No
one should now disagree with me, because I have this in experience. Yes. I cannot wait. No, this time round I have the experience. I'm talking from experience. I call him and he calls me. Yes. So those recurring calls with time, when you want to realize that a relationship you have been in or you started with the vigor, is now beginning to fail, those calls begin to be, they be less. Like, have you had lunch? Is now not concerned to know if you have had lunch or even not had lunch. After how is your evening?
But for me, I would think that is part of growth in a relationship.
Yes, but
because there was this excitement at first. You are trying to convince, you're trying to show that you care, but now you have her.
But I believe to make a relationship should be the same things you keep to maintain the relationship.
Okay.
Because and you show that you are hardworking, we expect you to keep hardworking to maintain your job.
Oh. Ninchiragambira bana. Kwa ro washabiri stano mukazi. Okazumba fumeka ko mukazi. You sustain that marriage by going back to the devil.
Yes.
And if you prayed to God and God gave you a wife, you will sustain this marriage by going back to God all the time, praying for your family.
Success.
And success.
Yes, so that is it. So the things I will start on the point and be like, Omutuwale yabena Terra 24/7, Yeah, I know people do work at times, they get busy. But at least if you fail a call, communication is the best way, by the way. Here, that is what I'm trying to talk about. Communication. So at least a text. No go and you're busy at work. A text. That is enough to convince me that you're
these
busy.
signs we are talking about, some people call them red flags.
Yes. Yeah.
The red flags that shows that you So we have seen in this case, communication begins to
slide.
Now, when that happens,
you get worried. And begin to have question marks.
And then you complain that he is busy. And yet in the beginning, he was actually too busy,
but still
gave you time.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So wareba ekyo kyabaho owishemwe tandika
Red card
kumanya
y'omupiira.
ngo ejo atandika kuija yellow card nahaburayo red card, second yellow na red card.
Nikakarara.
Ekindi owabire nakuhereza ekitiinisa
Yes.
natandika kukugaya.
Yeah.
Okukugaya niyo disrespect, or it's despising. Owabire nakugambira gye natandika kukubogorera. You get? Then nahabaho resentment.
Okay.
What is resentment in Kinyankole?
I cannot figure it out.
Ahurira yakureba, ahurira yinenke kyamubaho, ahurira takikushemererwa. You get my point? Ahurira takikushemererwa. So akona kabone, resentment is one of the signs.
Yes.
That shows
Omuntu owabire oyija, you at least omuhahaga, omwelcoming omuramutsa, but this time round oza kwija kumena akureba no.
Nawaza kumuhahaga kujimujema.
She's not concerned, she's not caring, you know.
So she's pushing you away.
Neje fraga haza nehebere fraga.
Haza nimbi mbwene neshasha.
Yes. So abariyoko nibatureba bine kuba ababadakatiriho airtime. Be ready to call, be ready to message us, be ready to give in your views, be ready to give in what you think about the topic. What
And those on YouTube, you can send your comments on YouTube.
Yes.
GNTV Uganda.
Yeah.
We are live.
True.
Just go to YouTube and look for GNTV Uganda. Noza kutushangaho program Soothing Sounds. Esimu noti ibiri noti mwenda emwe mushanju ishatu mukaga. Tera esimu yawe uganire nituhereza ekiteekateeko kyawe konka katubanze tuzo mu break. Kutura ryo mu break tuzakwija mutwakira amasimu ntushoma na messages ezo batusindikira aba contributing.
Batajikwata. I mean the remote.
Remote utakajikwataho tojikwatako.
Yes.
I
love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. And all my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.